You can't apply things from paper without being personally involved. So discovery awareness is, I think, integral to applying any intervention, because I think everybody's aware, everybody really knows that the difficulty with challenging behaviour is the relationship between staff and the client. The client's struggling to relate positively to the people around them, so their quality of life goes down. The staff are struggling to do their job. Most of them want to do their job. They could do other jobs, but they're doing this job, and that's a struggle for them now because of the challenges that arise between them. However, to solve that, the established way is to write a care plan. That's okay, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's not sufficient. It's necessary, but not sufficient. What's sufficient is to have both the care plan and the understanding, the formulation and the history and the awareness of the client on paper that can be shared and read and added to or changed, but also how do you interact? So how do I, as a psychologist, sit down with this client and model a good interaction to other staff? How does the staff make their own interaction with a client their own? So I can look at that and say, oh yeah, that's a good staff member, that client's really enjoying that interaction, which will be different from me as a psychologist. So how does a manager get involved in interactions? The manager will have a different job, so they won't be following the care plan in the same way that the staff member. I won't be following the same care plan in the same way because I have a different role, you see. So each individual members of staff, each different member of the MDT, the multidisciplinary team that will be around the client, will interact differently, so they can't follow the care plan in exactly the same way. So that's the relational work, and what discovery awareness does is acknowledge all of that and helps people discover their awareness, their interpersonal awareness, so that they can then interact with the client in their own way. So it's not opposed to things like positive behavioural support or care plans or different ways of encouraging quality of life. It's not opposed to that, but it's kind of integral to it. You can't apply things from paper without being personally involved.
Without any power to control, Mother Nature's on our own, we are gone.